Hi guys, it's Lily. I just thought I'd do a very quick video to show you the stamps that I was using the other day. On the Facebook group that I'm on, and also on my previous video, some people asked me what was the stamps that I used because they thought they were rather cool, and they hadn't seen that kind before. You have to excuse me, I'm a bit short of breath. I'm quite sort of chesty and stuff today, a bit wheezy, so sorry that I don't sound a picture of health, but I thought I'd show you. Also, while I think of it, I store my stamps in one of these little baskets, and they've just got handles on, and they've all got tags on, and then that faces out on the shelves so that I know what's in it and I can find them quickly. So I'll give you a quick shot. Excuse the mess, I guess you all know what it's like, but so I've got them all put along like that so that I know which is which, and I can just grab the box that I want. These aren't all stamps, like ink pads and paint and stuff is up there, and then on the top I've got various different embellishments and all manner of things, but that's what I use at the moment to store my stuff. But I found it was really handy for stamps because you can flick through them, you know, and you can see what you've got. I had them in bigger closed boxes, you know, like I haven't got the tripod up here, so I'm trying to do this freehand. You know, like this. This has got my glue gun in it and my glue sticks. They're bigger versions of this, and you know, okay, you can just not sit there and attack me. I'm not editing that out. When glue guns attack. Yeah, you know, it was good for the space that I had, but you couldn't see what you had, and consequently it didn't get used. Whereas now they're all out on the shelf and I can just grab at them. So for example, this one, background and texture stamps. This one, steampunk stamps. So if I'm doing something, you know, a particular kind of project, I know that I can just grab that box down, that basket down, and just crack on with what's in there. It took a long time to organise it all, but it was worth the work, definitely. Well, anyway, some of you have been asking about these that I stamped out. These are the ones I haven't used yet on the project that I was doing. But I thought I'd show you these. They're Dylusions by Diane Reevely, maybe. Pondering Petunia, and it is DYR 34483. So we've got her, and this one, again, it's a deductive. Let's try that again. Dylusions by Diane Reevely, or however you say it. And this is the smaller one, where you've got all four ladies on one sheet. It's called Strength, DYR 44536. You can get another one, and I believe it has two, so they're a lot bigger. That's the size of these ones, but I'm sure that they did them so that you just had two on a in a packet, so they were a lot bigger. So I would like to get those eventually. And I have used this one because I'll show you what I've done in just a second. Embrace Imperfection, I really like that bit, and the splotches, which come out really well, and that is called Spills and Platters Let's try that again, shall we? There's no platters. Spills and Splatters, and it's CMS028. And that's a Tim Holtz one. Stampers Anonymous. So those are some of the ones that you would have seen, and then I had word stamps, which I've used some of them. This one is Way with Words, CMS 165. I've not put them back on properly, but that's those. I think I may have done this one, which is Words for Thought, CMS 132. And the last one that I've been using is this one. Sorry, those two were both Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous, as is this one. Good Thoughts, CMS 085. So I've been using those as sentiment stamps. Put all those back in there. And that is what you'll see cut out over here. I don't know how well this is going to come out because, like I said, I am not using a tripod at the moment. Just my wobbly hands. Right. This one is my art journal book that I showed you in the previous video. And I forgot how tricky it was doing this one-handed. This one was for Tangle Tuesday in the All Things Fauxbonichi group, and I thought I would stick it in here rather than in my journal. I used Felicia at Mouse Potato Designs, her idea of using your Inktense and then spreading it out with a baby wipe. So that is what's going on in the background. It's all perspective, which is off of one of those stamp sets that I just showed you. That was the Spills and Splatters, like the coffee stain, and then so was that as well. So I quite like that, and I used a chalk edger around the edge. And then this page, and hang on a second. You know, guys, one day I will actually prep for this. You never know. Sorry. Right, this one is my first ever art journal page. Again on the All Things Fauxbonichi group. Wednesdays, I think it is doing something that you're not too good at or you're not too comfortable with doing. For me, that is spritzes and sprays. For some reason, I can't quite get the hang of that. So I just thought, well, you know what, that's what this book is going to be for, is just kind of messing around and doing whatever. So I used this stencil, which I got free in a magazine. I did show it in another video. So I sprayed it with some Tattered Angels, whatever it's called, mist, sparkle mist thing. And then I flipped it over and used like the negative side as well. This is one of the sentiment stamps, and it's quite apt, I think. Courage is being yourself every day in a world that expects you to be someone else. And then around it I used some Perfect Pearls, Liquid Pearls, sorry. So many things. Some Liquid Pearls. I had bought them and then I had never used them. And I dotted them around. I'll just zoom in. Ooh, a bit too close. So I dotted them around and I didn't like how it looked all perfect and uniform, and it just wasn't doing it for me. So I decided to get messy with it, and I just dabbed at it with a paper towel and made a big mess. And I actually like that a lot more than how it came out before, and it's, you know, it's splattered onto this hand. Yeah, so I actually like that better. And this was my first ever rub-on. Believe it or not, I had never used rub-ons before. So I thought Believe was a good sentiment to put on there. Attacked it with some mica powders, and that was just literally putting my finger in it and like finger painting with it. And then we've got a little bit of doodling. Some of the spray got on her when I did the feather up here, and obviously it's gone on there as well. Coloured her in with my Inktense pencils, but her hair is pattern paper. She doesn't have hair on the stamp set, so I had to cut out something that looked kind of like hair, so that's what she ended up with. And I've used some Tattered Angels, I don't remember, some kind of dye stuff, and just used my finger to dab it on there because I didn't want it to look perfect. So I quite like the fact that it's kind of spilled out of the edges. So there we have it. And then this was some more of the liquid pearls, and then in the middle I put crackle accents, and I didn't like how that looked either. It looked too uniform, didn't like it at all. So I dabbed at that with the paper napkin as well, and that's what happened. And these were platinum stickles. So yeah, I lost patience with it drying, and I also didn't like how it looked, so I just decided to attack it with a paper towel and see what happened. So that is my first art journal page. I quite like it. It's not the kind of thing that I would usually do, so I think that's why I like it. And then this morning I've been playing around with this. Where I've used file folders, you've got like the ridged bits on the page. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got these raised. Can't really see, can you? But if you use file folders, then you'll probably know what I mean. So I thought, rather than pretending they weren't there, that I would draw them out, and so that's what I did, and just doodled around the tab bit. And then these came in the post yesterday. I bought them from eBay, and originally they were for going on tags. You know, they're hole reinforcers. Have I got them up here? No, of course not. Okay, well you... Oh yes, I have. Staring me in the face. Nice one, Lily. I got these Florence Designs, and they're just craft coloured hole reinforcers. And I was looking at them on the coffee table, and I was looking at this, and I thought, well, they're just a lighter version of the background. So I used both the, you know, the actual sticker and then the middle part as well, and just stuck them on randomly and doodled around them. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Sorry guys, battery died. I was trying to get all of this done on the last bit of my battery pack, and it didn't quite work. So before I go, I just thought I'd show you this page, which I've done in my journal. You know, I've still not done anything to the front of it yet. But I thought you might like to see what I did with the other girls. So this is what I came up with. Just using a bit of book paper that I had in my journal. There's some washi tape, that one cut in a banner, and I've got the Embrace Imperfection stamped at the top. It's all just stamped on plain white cardstock. and then I've cut it out, stuck it on with glue stick, and outlined it with a marker. Something that I hadn't done before, and it started off with this bit here. It said "In the Wings," and I'm a big David Bowie fan. So it automatically made me think of the lyrics from the song Time. So I've put "Time is waiting in the wings," and then we go along here. It speaks of senseless things. Then we go down here. Its script is "You and Me," and I've put David Bowie "Time" next to it. If any of you know that particular song, then you'll know why I had to stop it there and decided not to put the other lyrics. It wouldn't necessarily be family friendly, put it that way. So that kind of spurred me on into having a look at, I don't really know what they call it, but you find words in an already written piece and make it into something else. Some people decide to black out the bits that they don't want and then just keep the bits that they do. But I thought, as I'd started off with doing that in little speech bubbly things, that I would do that. And I liked that it was just a combination of the black and white and then the red. So I've just picked out bits and come up with something else out of it, which does make sense. So yeah, and then there's just a bit of doodling around the outside. I really like how it's turned out, and that's why I thought I'd share it with you. Again, it's a lot more arty, if you like, than I would usually come up with, and that's why I like it, because that was my goal for this year, was to get a bit more arty with stuff that I do, and I'm quite glad that I'm kind of getting there. It's very much still the beginning, of course, but I'm getting there with sort of getting out of my comfort zone, if you like. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that while we were on the subject of art journals and whatnot. So I'll leave it there, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and comment below, because I love reading all the stuff that you write to me. So have a great day. It is Sunday, the 1st of February, so happy February, everybody, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.